Hello everyone, today we will be completing the Proof of Humanity task of the Layer AG project together. Before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join our Telegram channels for more videos like this. Let's move on to the details. Yesterday I recorded a video for the side channel. Just around the time I was recording that video, the Proof of Humanity task was activated on Layer AG. So what is the purpose of this task? Why do we need to perform these operations? If you remember, the project had recently announced a roadmap, and in this roadmap, the stages after the testnet phase, where we all participated and farmed, were actually the testnet stages. Afterwards, they were going to introduce Proof of Humanity, and following that, they would bring TG transactions along with the mainnet. And at the time of the airdrop on the mainnet, you needed to complete these Proof of Humanity tasks to receive the airdrop. So what are you doing here? In short, you can directly verify yourself here by confirming your KYC, etc. on exchanges through ZK Pass. So how will you perform this process? They have their own document related to this. I had written about it on Twitter, but I think it's beneficial to explain it in the video as well. First of all, they have a page like this. I will leave it directly in the description. You can access it directly from there. After coming here, you need to click on Connect Wallet and connect your MetaMask or whatever other wallet you previously connected to Layer AG. After connecting to the wallet, as you can see, it shows us as not having done Proof of Humanity because we haven't done anything yet. So what should you do to complete this task? As you can see here, there are identity verification processes on the exchange. As I mentioned, you do this through ZK Pass. So when you click directly, if you have verified your identity on the exchange, it detects this and approves you, I can say. I will show you how to do this in a moment, but first, let me show you this part. They have established a level system consisting of 3 levels here, and in this level system, you need to be at least level 2 to receive the airdrop. In fact, it was written down here exactly. You need to reach level 2. If you manage to reach level 2, you guarantee receiving the airdrop. Previously, if you obtained the OG Pleasure Pass from the mint section here, it directly gives you 1 level. As you can see from here, it gives you 1 level. And now you are directly trying to become level 2. So I can say that just completing the verification process from one exchange will be quite sufficient. But if you haven't purchased the OG Pass before, you need to verify 2 of your accounts to receive the airdrop. I even remember that a friend of ours asked about this in the comments, so you can understand it directly from there. For example, as you can see, our friend had an OG Pass in one account, but not in the other. To receive the airdrop in both accounts, he uses the OG Pass and Binance KYC in the first account. In the second account, he uses the KYC from OKX and KuCoin EQ, and in this way, he will be able to receive the airdrop without any issues. You can also do it this way. For example, I will be using 3 accounts as well. I will also connect them here by using my other exchange accounts in the same way. So what do you need to do to connect them? First, I will show the web part. I will also explain a bit about the mobile part and demonstrate it a little. I think you will understand anyway. Now, when you look here, there are Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, Coinbase, Upbit, and OKX available to connect exchanges. I don't know much about this Uberatis, so I won't interfere with it much. It's enough to complete your identity verification on these. What they usually refer to as level 2 KYC is, face, and we verify with our face and ID. That's what it actually is. To be able to do this, you first need to download ZK Pass's Transgate application. We had actually downloaded it before to use in another project. When you click on Enter the World of Crypto here, it directly redirects you to its portal. And you need to come here and connect your wallet. I've already connected it, so I don't need to connect it again. What do we do after that? We come back here at Query, and after logging into the exchange account, you want to connect in the browser. We click on the Verify Now button here. Clicking the button once is sufficient. If you encounter an error, you can go back and click it a second time. If you don't encounter an error, don't click repeatedly because it takes a little while to load. So it doesn't do anything extra like redirecting you to second or third tabs. As you can see right now, it gives us an error I attribute this error to the high traffic, because due to the high traffic, they already started these processes last night. I can say it's working quite slowly, but as you can see, after clicking a few times, it directed us to our Binance.com account and it automatically detected the schema here. When you install the ZKP's Transgate extension and log into your wallet, it automatically runs the extension directly. At this stage, what you need to do is wait for the schema to match here. You need to wait for this and then click start. We will wait for this now. There's nothing else to do. But let me mention a detail. Sometimes this can give an error. As you can see right now, for example, it asked me to refresh it because it took too long. Let's refresh it and see. You can do it this way. What's it called? For example, now it said the schema matched and allowed us to start from here. I clicked start. Right now, it is performing an operation and will confirm that we have verified our identity with our Binance account. By the way, this does not compromise your account in any way. In fact, ZKPs are used everywhere, used by most projects, and are a reliable platform. It will only verify whether you have KYC here. You don't need to do anything else beyond that. At this stage, you will just wait and not perform any other actions. At this stage, you might encounter an error, or it might directly approve. I can say this is somewhat up to your luck. Let's see if it will directly approve for us or give an error. We will see together, but it's normal for this stage to take a long time on both mobile and web versions, because as you can see, it says don't touch it right now as it's ongoing. Why does it take so long? Because everyone is trying to do it at the same time right now. You have until April 25th to complete these processes. To be safe, try to complete it by the 24th. You will try occasionally like this. If it doesn't work, you'll come back and try again a few hours later. In this way, we have approximately 5 to 6 days ahead of us. I hope that during this period, we can all complete it. Here, I think the process will take a long time. I will wait for this task of mine to be completed. Whether we encounter an error or it gets completed, I will be showing it to you. For example, as you can see, we just got an error. It says, the data is not there, it didn't match, this happened, that happened, things like that. So what happened? As you can see, it gave an error. What are we going to do from here? We will close it and try again. There is no other solution for this. So as you can see, we are progressing by constantly encountering errors, but I can say that the steps you need to take are actually just this much. From there, click verify now and then start. And after that, all you need to do is wait for the process to be approved. While doing this, you might encounter errors dozens of times. It might also get approved in one go. I can say that this depends a bit on both your luck and the system's load. I really want to show that it gets approved in the video. That's why I will try a few more times. Now let me wait a bit. Let's see what happens next. While this process continues, I can do it on mobile. How can you do it? Let me show you this as well. On mobile, there is an application called Transgate for ZKP like this. It appears directly when you search for it in the app market. You need to install it. After installing, when you open it, it has a screen like this. We don't have anything to do here yet. What we need to do is log into MetaMask and access this page of Layer Edge from MetaMask's own browser. You will enter the domain you see here. It already directs us here directly from its own dashboard. From here, we will click Connect Wallet and connect our wallet just like we did earlier. And here, what we will do next is actually click on Verify in the same way. From there, it will direct us to our exchange account IM, and we will continue with our tasks directly. We logged in from here. When we scroll down a little, as you can see, it detected that I have done the OGP here, and I can say that it directs me to trade on Binance, OKX, or other exchanges like XYZ. When we click on Verify Now, again from here on spot, it will direct us to Binance or OKX.com. Within the browser you see here. We will log in with our account there, and then a screen similar to the stage you see here will appear. It will verify this itself, and in this way we will actually complete the process. Similarly, on the mobile side, you might encounter errors or issues. As you can see right now, it said verification timed out. It means the time expired. That's why it automatically closed itself. What will we do? We will try again. The same applies to both, from the computer and mobile. So there's no such thing as it being faster. On mobile or faster on the computer. As you can see, we can encounter errors while performing the process on both. Therefore, what I will do is actually try again and again. I can say that there is no other solution we can apply during this process. Here I will start it once more, let it run in the background. In the meantime, what can you do after it reaches level 2? I will talk to you about this. And we will proceed in this way, hopefully. But let me start it once more, maybe it will approve in the video too. I hope I can show it practically. But unfortunately, it doesn't approve. If we had luck, we would do so many things, but let's wait and see. I opened another one like this. I will start it again. As I said, let it do it in the background. I will do something from here. I will explain the other parts to you. After completing level 2, your humanity score will be displayed in green in this section. And when you make a trade, usually this humanity score becomes 40, which I can say is quite sufficient for you to receive the airdrop. Well, after that there are other exchanges or a second section that will open. When you scroll down here, a second section opens up. There is a process you need to complete to move from level 2 to level 3. There are 4 exchanges there. If I remember correctly, there was Bybit, OKX, Binance, and one more exchange. It requires you to have made a $500 trading transaction on any of these 4. It's not mandatory to reach the 3rd level. Let me say that up front, but it offers you extra advantages when you do. What advantages does it offer? Let me show you like this. It says that when you reach level 3, you can access airdrops earlier during the mainnet airdrop. You know, I mentioned that your score increases more. Like when you verify here. It says 40. You can increase your score a bit more here. And in the third part, it says something like you stand out as a verified participant and help out. And these are generally the advantages. Now, there's something like this, you don't have to do it, but if, for example, you're trading on Binance, Bybit, OKX, etc., and have reached a trading volume of $500 in the last 30 days, then do it. Why? Because your humanity score increases additionally and maybe it has an extra advantage. Therefore, it might be beneficial to do it. But is it worth going and depositing money just to create volume for this? That's entirely up to you. I can't say anything about that. So what do you need to perform that transaction? Just like here, there is a button called Verify Down. You click there, it directs you, and just like here, it opens something like this. It opens in the browser and directly verifies whether you have created volume or not. And that's basically it. But it doesn't use ZKP for this. What does it use? It uses Primus Labs, which we previously participated in its airdrop. If you remember, we had installed the browser extension of this project and participated in its airdrop. I didn't farm much with this account, but I farmed with my other account. Well, that's how we started farming and so on. Well, I can say that this also functioned like a ZKP. If you have already installed this extension before to participate in our airdrop, the only thing you need to do is click therefore when the next stage opens and follow the directions. Other than that, there's no need to do anything else. If you haven't participated in the airdrop before, my advice is to search for Primus Labs' name within the channel. It's already written right there. Search and do it. You can both participate in the airdrop, and if you want, verify that extra $500 thing from here. As I mentioned, when you click, it automatically logs in and proceeds with the completion process. Again, as it is here. We might encounter errors. There could be issues due to high traffic. It might work slowly. These are things we need to consider normal now. We will encounter many errors during this process, but since we have about a week now, I think everyone will be able to complete it comfortably. Other than that, it seems like there's nothing else. I can explain. Here, as you can see, it said verification time out again and asked us to close it due to an error. Therefore, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. As I mentioned, for these kinds of errors, we have no other solution but to keep trying repeatedly. Without getting lazy or tired, we will keep trying again and again, and hopefully we will all complete the identity verification stage out during this process. Let's say that and slowly come to the end of the video. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask, you can reach me through the comments or via Telegram chat channels. I wish you all a good day and lots of earnings.